I figured I would go live for just a few moments. I really don't know why this phone does that every time I do go live. It's kind of blinking in and out, so I don't know. I'm going to move this phone over and see if maybe it's the lighting or something. Child, I don't know. Well, it's good to see you all. It's been a minute. I'm going to go on and put on these glasses that because I'm doing some art right now. I'm making Shrinky Dink jewelry. I'm still dinking. I was born in 1966, so I was a young child in the 60s and 70s. And they used to have commercials that would come on TV advertising Shrinky Dink. So that's like it's like shrink paper. Let me see if I can find a piece of it for you. Well, they come like this. I don't know if it's backwards for you. It is for me on what I can see. Shrink plastic, ordered off Amazon. And it has a shiny side. And it has a frosted side. It's not shiny. This is the side that you draw on. It gets smaller. It shrinks down to small sizes. It's much larger. I don't have any example to show you at the moment, but I made a nice pin out of this one. Real darling. I made this. She needs resin. She says, have you hugged yourself today? Now I have. So I have quite a few items in here. I slept well last night, but for whatever reason, I'm still quite yawning. I'm going to make both of these pins. Let me see if I can bring down my phone stand. I'll let you see. Let me see if I can flip the camera while I'm doing all of this. So this is what I'm doing. I have my whole little setup here. Yes, things are on the edge of junky, but I don't care because guess what? Ha ha ha. I'm creating, so yeah. I'm going to add some UV resin on here, a good amount. And I've already put my, I found out from different videos that you put Mod Podge on it before you seal it, because it gives it a little bit of grip, a tooth, how they say. It gives it tooth. That's artist talk, y'all. Trying to get y'all focused here. So this, what I have is it's UV resin. Cat back there snorting. I don't know what he waking up or doing something, y'all. And I will need some more UV resin to put on here. It starts running out. Uh-oh, got some hearts joining up with me. Get off my thingy here. So basically you put a nice amount of it in the middle of whatever you're resining, and then you drag it to the corners, kind of like you're frosting the edge of a cake. And look for gaps and what do you call that? Air bubbles and things. Sometimes you'll get air bubbles. It's really no big deal. So I'm just smoothing it out on here, y'all. I'm gonna stick her under the light. I'll do puppy dog next. I'm gonna cure her for 60 seconds. I found out that when your resin has all these little dits in there, I call them dits, they're like indentions, or turns out this is when I first started doing the resin. I imagine you all, yeah, everybody's still here. I'll have to hold on just a minute, you all. I'm going to see if I can pause. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Hi, Raprano. And hello there, One Love. Let me let y'all see how the resin turned out. It still seems like it's a little tacky. Why? I don't know. Did it not cure? I'm not sure. I'm going to put a little bit more resin on it because then I touched it. Usually it's already cured and the light was on it, so I don't know, y'all. I don't have any explanation for that, but I'm getting ready to smooth this resin out again. Thank you for bearing with me in my text messages and calls. No one was texting me or anything before I got on the live. That's just kind of the way it is, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to cure this again. I'm going to do it for that's 150 seconds. And I got this Delicia Williams. Hi, it's Chance. I'm doing the resin with my UV resin kit. I got it from Amazon. It's really nice. I can show you what it looks like, at least the box. So this is the box. I got a heart on my finger. Ha! There all the other hearts are right there. Yeah, but this is you want to take a screenshot of it, you may. This UV resin is for doing jewelry and pins and things like that. When you use the epoxy resin, that is parts A and B that you mix together and stir very slowly until it starts to cure, and then you pour it on your like artwork or any larger items that you're going to resin. So yeah. If you all didn't know, I am a professional artist, so I'm always professionally doing art. Art every day. That's what I like to do, y'all. It is in my natural soul to do art. Y'all, I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Some is resined and some isn't. I've made earrings too, which I am wearing some of the earrings. Let me see if I can flip the camera. I made strawberries. It has my initials on the side, LMG for Lisa Michelle Garrett. So I made those and drew them and used the shrink paper, Shrinky Dink paper, colored them with colored pencil, cut them out, shrank them in the oven or with the heat gun, and then I politely put Mod Podge over it so it can have some grip for the resin. And then I resin them. You already punch the hole in it before you shrink it. So that's the key right there. Punch a hole in there and shrink it first, before you shrink. Let's see how this other piece turned out. I'm about scared to touch her. It was not quite right the last time. I'm like, shoot. Okay, that fingerprint that I put on there left, so look at how beautiful she is. And I will be putting a backing on her so she can be worn on clothing or a hat or on your pants. And she's real cute, whimsy. This wasn't colored pencil. This was acrylic paint markers, not Posca, but acrylic paint markers. So yeah, there's another one of them hearts, y'all. Them hearts are following me. Oh yeah, she came out absolutely beautiful. Let me show you another pen that I did. I can give you an example with this one. Oh, kitty cat over there waking up. Just a minute, let me get the tape off of here. So this is one of the drawings. You can see with my hand how large it is. And you can put the shrink paper right over it with the frosted side to you, frosted side up, shiny side down. You can put that right over there and put a piece of tape on there, and then you trace it. This is my drawing, and you trace it onto the shrink paper, color it with your colored pencils or your acrylic markers, and then put it in the oven for 1 to 2 minutes at the temperature of 329. That's what the packaging says. And shrink it on down. So this is a pen. Let me show you how the pen actually came out. Oh, there it is. Sorry, y'all. And I put on there, it was heavy. Put it down. So it has a pen on here that I put on here with resin. It's resined on there, and I painted the back so it doesn't look so raggedy. I have to figure out something for the backs later. But this is an actual pen, and this is the size that it shrinks down to. So it shrinks down nicely. So you see how large I had to draw in order for it to shrink down to the size that I wanted. So yeah, and they have larger sheets of paper. I believe that the paper is, let me see on my paper here. I think it's 8x7. It's not really saying on the packaging. Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes time and it'll shrink down. So that's how that's looking. Welcome, welcome. And I put a little bit of acrylic paint, little glitter. That's where you're getting that nice sparkle from, y'all. When I tell you this is fun, it's fun. I'm like, oh my gosh, OMJ. Let me see if there's anything else in here that I can resin or show you. I have some puppy dogs earrings that I want to resin. Where is the other dog at? I can't find him. Child, I don't know. He done walked off someplace, I guess. Oh, but I have some other earrings here that a young lady made. Elvia at our shrink shrink workshop, y'all. Okay, looks like I've already resined this and forgot I resined it. Let me see. Yeah, I resined this already. So I'll be putting some earring hooks on that. I'm going to put some more resin on the back of these just for added protection for longevity, wear and tear, you know, things like that. So yeah, I'm just going to smooth this UV resin out. Have to be careful because I'm one-handing it with my phone in one hand. Be careful not to cover up the pre-punched hole. You just make sure you smooth it onto the edges, y'all. I do now have more followers, and I appreciate each and every one of you that has taken the time to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's very much appreciated. I thank you so very much for subscribing and believing in my page and hanging out with me at times. It's a cold, rainy Southern California day. They're talking about it never rains in Southern California or California. They a lie. You know it rains everywhere here in the world. Just music and hype, you know. So I think that's good enough, y'all. I'm looking at all the angles to make sure that I have smoothed this resin just so. Because I want to make sure it has nice coverage, y'all. And I will put it under the light for 1 minute, and then I'll do it 150 seconds. So it's really convenient. Oh, let me show you this one. I made her. She's cute. Need a little polishing right here. She handled her a little much, so she's not as shiny right there, but you get the drift. Cute little pin, and I put some of these hearts on her earrings, since she already had heart earrings on. The resin didn't quite go all the way on those earrings, I guess because those are like kind of foil hearts, so it's not adhering to the foil, so we'll have to work on that. Maybe I'll put a little Mod Podge on there and see if it'll stick after that. So yeah, it needs a texture in order to stay on there and grip as well, so yeah. She's cute. I got a little pin on her, so she pins onto your clothes as well. I will be hooking her up. I need to add another jewel on here for her other ear. I don't want her to be wearing one earring. But she's cute, y'all. Hey, hey, CVO. Welcome. I'm making Shrinky Dink art, resin art. I'll show you the example because you weren't here. This is how it shrinks down. This is my drawing. And you put the shrink paper on it. This time I had small paper, so you just put this on as see-through, tape it down, and you trace it. Then you color it with colored pencils, or you can use those Posca markers or acrylic paint markers and everything. And it come out really super cute. And then here's the one that I finished with colored pencils, and then I resined it. So yesterday was heavy, put it down. And it's a pen to put on your clothes. I got to come up with something better for the back of these so they look nice and polished and finished, but I don't know. For right now, it's going to have to do. It's not like anybody's really going to see it, per se. Thank you, CVO. No one's going to see the back when it's on your clothes anyway, but I don't know. But I got a whole bunch of them. This is only part of them. I got more than that. This is from the workshop. I took some items home from some of the people that came to the Shrinky Dink workshop experience. So this is a lady, Denise, that I know, and her sister has passed away. Her name is Sandra, and this is what she put. It's an envelope, purple envelope. She likes purple, and I really miss you, Sandra. So I'm going to put a jump ring in here, and I put a little heart on the back of there just to add an embellishment for her. So I'm going to put a jump ring on there, and then she's going to get a chain and put it on her neck and wear it, so that'll give her some type of comfort. Won't bring her sister back, but at least it's acknowledgement of the love she has for her sister. So I thought, how cool is that? How old are you, CVO, if you don't mind me asking? And tell your brother, keep his hands to himself. Don't nobody like nobody putting their hands on somebody. That I don't care for at all. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay, I found one dog earring, and then I got to find another one. Okay, I found both of them. Let's see. Yep, they're dry. So I'll be putting some earring hooks on here, jump rings and earring hooks, so the young lady can get her pair of earrings. So I'm going to set those off to the side. I have these. These will be earrings as well. These that I made. I would love some music to be in the background, but I didn't set all that up, y'all. Just going to have to listen to the sound of my voice. I'll be going a little later to go and play pool. I have joined an amateur pool league, which is a whole association. APA is American Pool Association, and it's for amateurs. It's kind of like a bowling league, but it's pool. And go every Wednesday and have good times and everything, hanging out with the people who like to play pool, like-minded people. So a whole bunch of fun. I'm just smoothing this out evenly as I can so I can get coverage. I've been doing these Shrinky Dinks and the resin for about a good, well, the Shrinky Dinks themselves for about a good month and a half, almost 2 months, and then the resin followed soon after. Just want to make sure that you have even coverage so it looks nice once it cures. That's what they call it when it's drying, if you will, is curing under the UV light. And off we go. Oh, let me show you this cat, y'all. My word, he is just the cutest thing. That is Mr. Star, Starr. I made that blanket. That's my first hand knitted blanket. It came out like whatever. It's not as tight as I would like it to be, but it's perfect for him. He absolutely loves that top blanket, and one of my friends made the bottom one. As you can see, she's been doing it longer than me, and hers is nice and tight. Mine was tight at first, but then it got too tight, and I said, oh, well, whatever. Yeah, so that's Star. It's a boy, Starr. That is Mama's sweetheart baby. Hi, baby. It's your Mama's sugar. Huh? It's your Mama's baby. I know you hear me. Your Mama's sweetheart. Did you get hot under there, honey? That's Mama's baby got hot, Papa. I know. I know. Let's see, y'all. This light done. It turned off. Let's see what we got here. Let me get it in my hand right. So, oh, that's gorgeous. Now, I think this is a piece of paint or something that got there. It's in the resin now, so it's not going anywhere. But I kind of have an idea about what I'll do with that. But it's got coverage. You know, it did pretty well smoothing the edges and everything, y'all. So, and then this is a different shrink paper, this white. So they have different kinds of shrink paper, and pretty much the what do you call that? Can't talk, y'all. The coverage. Oh, the heating time is pretty much the same. So I'm gonna give him a little dot, and I'm gonna put this heart on here, cover up the blemish, because you can do that. And I'm gonna put his tail back under the light. I'm gonna give it full enchilada right now. So yeah. While that's curing, let me fiddle around with some of these. Some of these doohickeys off to the side, y'all. Take these glasses off for a minute. Sometime when I'm doing a video, it's awkward. Like I can't really. Okay, now let's see. They smooth my smile lines a little bit on the side here. Let's see, y'all. No, I don't want no question and answers. I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't care for that much either. Lipstick too dark. Even though it matches with my clothes, it's a little bit just too dark. That one's pretty good. No, I don't like that either. Oh, I like this one. This one's called Tune. I think I'll keep this one. I like it a lot. Even though it exaggerates my smile lines. If you didn't know, I will be 60 next year. Look, I can hold it like this, make my skin tight. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to go and check that out later. Mm-hmm. Oh, it did my hand too. Child. Let me see if it does anything for the cat. Yeah, pretty much. He over there cartooning, y'all. Okay, Star, go ahead on now, Mister. He's Star Mr. Bright. He's the sweetest cat. And then I have another cat that's over there under my hoodie over there. So it's a cubby hole thingy in there. So he done went in and I put that over there so it's nice and dark. So he's in there sleeping. Okay, let's see how this puppy came out with his heart. Let's see if it worked. It's good enough. I covered up that blue blemish, so it's good enough, y'all. Well, I thank you all for joining me. I'll go live again on another day, and it was really good hanging out with you all, and I will see you all later, and I'll see you on the flip side. Click like, share, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss not another video that I make. I'll talk to you later. Peace.